So you can get a note from the doctor, pay $15 and get yourself one of those, handicap placards so you can park in those spaces. The federal lawsuit was filed by a woman in Tallahassee. She says that it's not fair because the people who have disabilities are now going to be completely closed out of the available spaces.
Mm-hmm.
So
Dana?
I think this is a little bit ridiculous. I think it's great that there are some places now that have spaces specifically for pregnant women. There's the disability spaces and then the pregnant women spaces for them and businesses that do this. But pregnancy is not a disability. And actually, when you're very pregnant like that, walking is good for you and could make the baby come out faster. So walk. Now, if you already have a medical condition and then pregnancy makes it more difficult for you to walk and get around, I feel like that's a separate issue. And maybe then you should be able to get the disability space. But the simple fact of being pregnant and just not wanting to walk because it's a little bit more difficult when you're that big, no.
Yeah, well, and there's a difference between being 3 months pregnant and 9 months pregnant, right?
Right, yeah.
There's
a big difference.
If you're barely showing and you're pulling into that handicap spot, you're going to get some nasty looks, I'll tell you that.
I think the frustration here, though, for like the general public is a lot of times you're driving around Target, it's totally packed parking lot, but all the handicap spaces are empty.
Yeah, I know.
So then you wonder, well, do we need all of these spaces?
Right. Well, I'm so pregnant. Why can't I just park there?
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's maybe the origin of the law. It's one of these things where what if there are people who have legitimate disabilities who can't, can't move easily? Then there are going to be a lot more pregnant people out there, right, shopping.
Right.
And so they could take up all the spaces on a busy Saturday afternoon.
And then if you got that parking lot, it's got all those handicap spaces, and then you add in some of these expectant mother parking spaces. I mean, what about somebody like me who's lazy? I'm going to have to walk like a mile to get to the store. I mean,
maybe you need to walk. Maybe you could use the extra exercise.
Are you trying to tell me something, Dana? Message received.